Here today to talk about business interruption insurance and why it's hard to sell. Can you tell me the top 5 excuses that you hear other than it won't happen to me?
Rob, it's amazing how many people think they're in a brick and concrete building and it won't burn. That's one of the major reasons we have. They believe they can get back into business quickly. It's a risk that they think they can wear without too much risk to themselves. Difficulty in calculating the sum insured. A lot of them don't have the expertise to do it, and they don't. They rely on their accountant for a lot of the information, but they don't bother wanting to ring them. They can't see the value in the cost. There's certainly a risk there, but they can't see the value in it because it hasn't happened to them. Whereas we, as the broker, have certainly seen it happen to our clientele, and we can certainly try and guide them. The financial results are not an accurate reflection of their real performance. There's obviously a bit of cash in the business. They don't particularly want to give you the full information.
Great, thanks. From that, what are the top 5 reasons why you think clients don't purchase business interruption insurance?
I just think as a broker we probably don't do our job properly, and we haven't convinced them of the real exposure of their business in the event of their premises. Sometimes they don't understand the exposure of a premises away from the business. It could be a supplier's premises. It's also, I suppose, we haven't convinced them the real exposure of the business from a failure of utilities. Often we have a decision where something has happened outside the premises, and the actual business can't operate because of that exposure. They just don't want to spend the money. Times are tough, and they're trying to cut down on their exposure, thinking that's something that's going to happen to them. They don't have an exposure, and it's very rare.
Thanks, Mike. They're all very real reasons why people don't want to take out business interruption insurance and why clients won't purchase business interruption insurance. In your experience, though, can you tell me any real reasons why you think people shouldn't take out business interruption insurance?
Basically, they have no intention of restarting the business in the case of a major event occurring. They fully understand all the exposures and simply accept the risk. Very rare that a client really has that full knowledge to make that decision.
Thanks, Mike. Sounds like there's a lot of opportunity to buy business interruption insurance.
It certainly is, and hopefully our young kids learn how to do it and do it properly.
Great. Thanks, Mike.